Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Keith here, Jesse on the camera, and tonight on the Cow RC Carbon Series Screw Catcher Pit Mat, we have a special little guest here. This is our hpi-Micro RS4. It was Mr. Ken Block's birthday today, the late Ken Block's birthday today, so we figured we'd pull this guy off the shelf, grab some Cow RC, give him his annual cleaning. We gotta get in the wing, get him cleaned up. We gave him a quick wipe. I just wanted to show you this build. I don't think we've ever shown this. We put this together before we started the channel. The hpi-Micro RS4 line has been around better part of 20 years. Fantastic little cars. Now this guy has, as we do, every option you could throw at it. I think the only stock thing on it is the body. But anyhow, the body is based off Ken Block's HFHG, something like that.
Fiesta HFHV.
HFHG, High Fluten Noggin Fluten High Hooten. Hoonigan.
Hybrid function Hoon vehicle.
That's the one right there. Hybrid function Hoona vehicle. So it is a Ford Fiesta with a 7,000 horsepower. You guys see Mr. Ken Block tear it up in the car. This was a rally car, a gymkhana car, did a bunch. This one was featured in which video game? Dirt, Gymkhana, Dirt
5.
There's one of them. There was a Dirt Gymkhana one. This is the one featured in there quite a bit. You know what I'm talking about. When Hooten became popular, Mr. Jesse. Anyhow, let's pop the bonnet on this guy so we can give it a good proper cleaning. Awesome detail. Love these. Love the RS4. So these bodies are actually still available. If you do want to do a little tribute build to Mr. Ken Block, you can hit up a couple hobby shops and still find them. Beautiful little piece of kit. Nice body, really nice livery package on it. Comes pre-done, put together, looks great. We have another one tucked away in the bag for future use. This guy's getting a little scratches in around the body clips from going in and out and such like that. So, whew, let's give this a quick light dust, and I have to go through, clean everything out. She's a little filthy. It just gets hooned up once in a while, and then kind of put back on the shelf. Now, we didn't take it out this summer. We were pretty busy with, well, my health was crap, so the time that we got, we kind of just hung out and did other stuff. Okay guys, under the hood of our hpi-Micro RS4 Ken Block edition, we have the full carbon and aluminum chassis from Exotek, E-X-O-T-E-K. Sorry, tongue twister for me on that one, boys. Anyhow, beautiful piece of carbon. Now, what these cars are basically is a four-wheel drive pan car kind of style chassis, and they use this graphite flex plate in the back, which allows your rear axle to kind of flex on that. You can get different thicknesses for different type of flex, thin carbon, thicker graphite, thinner graphite, different types of plastic. I know I've seen them out there before, but we just like the stock one that it comes with. It works great. The carbon fiber chassis is stiff enough that you actually can lose the top bar, which the RS4 has on it, because it's a plastic chassis. It actually has a top chassis plate, sorry, to tie everything together. Now, we don't have that, so it gives us a ton more room for activities in there. We have our big 2S LiPo sitting in there with our ESC Castle Sidewinder micro ESC mounted above it. And then we have the Castle 0808 4-pole Castle 5300 kV stuffed in there. Just a hot little pocket in this thing. This little guy is an absolute rocket ship with that power plant in there. For the tires, these are the original hpi-Micro RS4. You might not be able to see it, but it has the embossed writing that sticks out with a little bit of a kind of a bar design there. They are absolutely gorgeous with that embossed kind of stuck out writing and hpi-racing and all that high detail. And the super ultra rare titanium wheels on it. I cannot remember the manufacturer on them, but they were only available for a very limited time. That's why you have that kind of that off coloring to them. They're not like really like an anodized green. They're kind of like a seafoamish kind of green. Only color we could get. The only color they had them listed in was that green. Normally I would paint or powder coat them, but because they're the titanium finish and because what they are, have the rarity of them, we did not want to mess with that, and they match them over. So Works out pretty good. So we got kind of an orange and green pumpkin mix going down. So, stock receiver on top. You don't need a lot to make a little guy go straight and forward fast, but going into it, now with the technology, we might add a AVC receiver into it from Spectrum, so she has a little bit of help keeping going straight, because this little guy probably clicking 40, 45 mile an hour with the setup that's in him. He's very, very, very fun. So yeah, anyhow, moving on from there, it is a belt drive, front to rear. So your motor here to your rear spur gear, pinion to the spur, and right off the back side of that, they have the differential built right into this side. That's your differential, and then around the gear, they run the belt that runs to the front. Now you can do different chassis lengths with this. All you have to do is get the right belt you need, and then you can just move back or forward the rear differential. So this guy is in the forward setting, so he's the short wheelbase. They have longer wheelbase cars, obviously. We find the short wheelbase a little bit more fun with the package for hooning, gymkhana, drifting, Ken Block stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah, we also have in the front you'll see we have a one-way in the front differential. So when you're on the power, all 4 tires spin, but when you hit the brakes, the front end can stay loose, but the back tires will drag, so you can throw it into a slide and then hit the power again, and then all 4 tires go. So it's technically 4-wheel drive car, but when you hit the brakes, it just becomes rear brakes only. So technically it has no front brakes, but it's set up for drifting and playing kind of in that sense. So that's one of the major things you want to do in your all-wheel drive Micro RS4 if you really want to have some fun drifting. Out of the box, they're fantastic. Yeah, so that's pretty much the car. We can't really take it outside for any runtime as it's winter right now, and we are building a trucker sim over there because we have many hobbies. Don't get me started on that, but we're doing things. You will see this guy in another video once we can get outside, do some ripping, or if we can find some track time and get him on a track. I do have some foam tires. We can put them up on there and get them running. But anyhow, guys, just wanted to show you our little Ken Block Micro RS4 full option build. You can still find them out there. I don't know about the chassis. HPI has brought them back as they're bringing a lot of the stuff back. They brought back the Savage XL Flux, and we've grabbed that big green one and stuff. You guys seen absolute monster, that thing. So much fun. Can't keep a front drive shaft in it for the life of us, but it's so much fun with all that power, right? But true 4-wheel drive, right? It's actual 4-wheel drive, where everything else nowadays is 4-wheel drive with a center differential. It's not 4-wheel, it's all-wheel drive. But anyhow, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to put the body back on this. We're going to bust out the Moo Clean, give him a very nice cleaning. I'm not going to worry about the chassis right now. We'll get ready to run that. I am going to change the radio to that AVC, so we are going to get some runtime in it. There's really nothing else to update on the car, so we'll see you guys back in another video soon. Cheers.